It's home construction like you've never seen before. An entire home built on a factory line, assembled on site
I got it.
in 2 short days.
This apartment I've kind of outgrown.
When you need to move on,
I'm ready to take the next step and have a place that's completely mine.
it can take months, even years, to build your first home. But not anymore. From factory to freeway
Crazy, guys. It's freaking crazy.
to foundation,
How's it feel to watch your kid's inheritance go up in the air?
you're about to meet the next generation of prefab homes.
What you got?
And they aren't what you think they are.
Oh my God.
Meet Mike and Tami, and Katie, Molly, Bonnie, Emily, Sarah, Ian, Allie, and
A lot of them look alike, so I get their names mixed up sometimes.
their hectic lifestyle makes spending time together almost impossible.
Thank you, Allie.
Then, Tami had an idea.
She told me about Franklin, North Carolina, and how much she liked it, and how she'd love to build a place up there one day. I'd like to have it be the place where the kids grow up, variably go their different directions, that it would always be the central meeting point.
When we first got married, we literally had nothing at all. And our big thrill, we would buy a lottery ticket and talk about, what we would do if we won the lottery. And we always came back to build a log cabin somewhere.
Building a traditional cabin could take over a year. So Mike and Tami have found a faster option. They're having their log home built in a factory in Campobello, South Carolina, and it will be fabricated in less than half of the time of a site-built cabin. Mike and Tami's cabin is built in 4 modules. The first has the bedroom, walk-in closet, and 4-piece bath. The second contains the dining room and pantry. The third module has the kitchen and great room. And the final unit has the master bedroom and master bath. Once the first floor is installed, a second level with 2 more bedrooms and a loft will be added on site.
Mike and Tammy's home, we're building a custom log home over 4,500 square feet.
A factory-built log home starts out as raw lumber and is assembled by hand. Even though the construction happens inside, away from the elements, the building techniques are the same as with a site-built cabin.
The fact that we keep all of our material inside, we're constantly monitoring moisture content of our logs and all of our material.
When the floor assembly is completed, they travel down the line, where the exterior wall sections are built using solid logs.
We've actually pulled the receptacle wiring into the logs themselves, and they will actually pick out each and every location for their switches, receptacles, phone, cable, throughout the entire home.
And once the interior walls are framed using 2x4s, the cabin continues along the line to where the kitchen finishes are added. The final step is to insert the dormers to the roof sections. And now, this cabin is ready for transport. Over 700 miles away in Ithaca, New York, Jordan is also looking to build a new house.
This apartment I've kind of outgrown. I'm ready to take the next step and have a place that's completely mine.
But this house won't be a cabin in the woods. Jordan wants a suburban home that is big on efficiency.
I consider myself pretty eco-friendly. I love nature, love the environment.
The only way Jordan will consider a new home is if it's a green home.
I mean, everything about modular home building is environmentally friendly, energy efficient, and it's fast on top of that, so you really can't go wrong. Right behind my property is a stick-built house that's been going up for probably the last 6 months or so. My house is probably going to be ready to move into before they are done building their stick-built house. I just want to order the house and get it on site and move in.
So Jordan has decided to go modular. She's having her house built 300 miles away in a factory in Scranton, Pennsylvania. And her 4-module home will be ready to deliver in just 12 days. The first module is the living room and 2-piece bath. The second has the dining room and kitchen. On the second level, the third module has the master bedroom, master bath, and walk-in closet. And the final mod has 2 more bedrooms and another full bath.
Modular has been green before green was really the cool thing to be.
Because the modules are built using an assembly line model based on repetition, each prefab home generates less waste than a site-built home.
It's all repurposed wood right here. Any of the cutoff of waste is recycled and reused in the home. If you have a cutoff of a piece of lumber, it's used as blocking,
making the build process more eco-friendly than a traditional home. After the floors and walls are joined, production ramps up to its busiest phase.
It's like a beehive of activity. You have drywall people, you have plumbers, you have electricians, all working together in an environment where they can make it all come together very, very quickly.
Now all that is left for Simplex Industries to do is wrap each mod for transport, and Jordan's home is ready to be delivered. Five states away in North Carolina, Mike and Tami's family sanctuary is about to become a reality.
Well, we just pulled up to the job site. We're kind of checking things out. You can tell there's quite a bit of rock here on the property, so we're not quite sure what we're going to get into. We talked to one of the neighbors, and he hit some large rock, some that were as big as a pickup truck. So we're hoping we don't get into that. Otherwise, we might have to dynamite or move the location of the house. I don't want to have to dynamite.
Modular homes are ideal for high wind areas. But do you know the maximum wind speed modular homes can be built to withstand? Is it A, 135 miles per hour, B, 175 miles per hour, or C, 210 miles per hour? Can you guess the maximum wind speed a modular home can withstand? Is it A, 135 miles per hour, B, 175 miles per hour, or C, 210 miles per hour? The answer is B. Modular homes have been built to withstand 175 mile per hour winds, equivalent to a Category 5 hurricane. In North Carolina, excavation has begun for the prefab cabin, and the crew has discovered large amounts of rock just below the surface.
He can't get through some of the solid rock. Unfortunately, we might have to dynamite it. We have hit some rock, but luckily none of them have been car size, and they've been manageable. He's been able to get them out.
We can start digging for footers.
With the site excavated, the crew can lay the cinder block foundation. The blocks are joined together with mortar to form a solid concrete wall. To support the weight of Mike and Tami's mega-sized cabin, concrete is added to the cinder block walls to increase their strength. And the floor needs to be poured, level, and smoothed out before the site is ready for the log home to be delivered. Meanwhile, in Ithaca, New York, the site crew is assembling the foundation for Jordan's new home. And this foundation will be built using precast walls. Each wall section weighs 1,000 pounds and has to be lowered into place by a crane, where the crew bolts the panels together and waterproofs the seams. And the whole process takes less than 1 day. With the foundation completed, Jordan's prefab home has been cleared for transport.
All right, let's get her moving.
With each carrier hauling 30,000 pounds, the smallest bump in the road could spell disaster. Having suffered a blowout, the convoy is now extremely vulnerable on the side of the freeway. And all 30,000 pounds have to be jacked up to change just one tire.
That's it, almost there.
This delay takes time away from the house set, putting the crew behind before they even begin.
We're missing about 1.5 inches, 2 inches. box in the air. Let's go.
In upstate New York, one of the two trailers carrying Jordan's new home has blown a tire. And is sitting exposed on the shoulder of the freeway. Every minute spent on the shoulder takes precious time away from the house set. Finally, the convoy is back on the road, but they have lost valuable time. Any more delays, and the house set will have to be called off. All the units of Jordan's new home have made it safely to the site. But now, the crew only has an 8-hour window to set this house before the crane they need is due to leave for a major bridge project.
If we don't do it today, we wait 2 weeks, so we really need to get this done.
Today is the day. I can't believe it. It's surreal. Oh.
Hey, bring that bar up here.
Oh my gosh.
Oh! All right, don't pull, don't pull, don't pull, don't pull it. I got it. Holy crap.
The first module is on the foundation, but there's a problem.
Foundation's 2 inches too big.
If the fit is off when the module is set to the foundation, the tie-down straps won't properly connect the home to the base, which is vital to the structural integrity of the house. Until this is fixed, construction on this site is at a standstill. Over 700 miles away, down in Franklin, North Carolina, with the foundation completed and the convoy having made the short haul out of Campobello and into Franklin, now it is only spitting distance from the foundation. But this bridge could grind everything to a halt.
The bridge here is built for conventional traffic, trucks, pickups, cars. This crane weighs about 80,000 pounds. This is the smallest crane we felt comfortable trying to do this set with. We really would like to have a bigger crane, but because of the bridge, we're bringing the smallest crane made we feel can do the job.
And even though the crane is smaller than the foreman would like, the question now is whether this bridge can support all 80,000 pounds. The crane is across. Now, the crew have to set all 4 modules with a severely undersized crane.
Because of the size of this crane and the weight of the cabin sections, we're going to be pushing his ability with a crane. He's good for about 29,000 pounds at this reach, and we're going to go somewhere in the low 30s. And the computer's going to be trying to override him, but he'll have to override his computer to really get the job done for us today.
Without the crane's computer to guide him, the crane op will have to lift and move each module by feel and instinct. It's like landing a plane without any instruments. "800 miles away in Ithaca, tensions are also high. In 3 hours, the crane is leaving for a 2-week project, and the first module is still not lining up with the foundation that is 2 inches too big.
Yeah, I know.
Until the first module is centered exactly, the tie-down straps are useless.
So you're good. You should be good. We're good. You guys good in there? We're set.
Finally, the first box is set.
Come on, we need this box in the air. Let's go.
Now, it's a race against the clock to get the remaining modules set before the crane leaves.
That crane leaves, ain't coming back, so it's got to be done today.
The first floor is finally in place. With a deadline hanging overhead, the crew has to install the final box, which has the master bedroom, in record time, before this crane is gone for good.
go see your Oh my God, wow. Oh my God, they're gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. And this is where my dining room table's gonna be. My bedroom, wow.
Look how open and airy this
So bright.
Check your bathroom.
God, and my own bathroom. Look at this beautiful countertop.
All the drawers.
It's perfect. I couldn't be happier. It's out of my wildest dreams. I absolutely love it.
This is a critical juncture right here.
You good?
This has been a dream, years in the making, and I can't believe we're finally in.
I absolutely love it. It feels like home.
Back in the Carolinas, the crew is gaining ground on a 4-module house set with a smaller crane than they would normally rely on.
This is a critical juncture right here. We got to get this front here perfectly square to each other.
Push up on it. 50 to pull. What you got?
Yeah, that's nice and flush. That's what we have to have there so we can stack these logs. That'll make a good, clean finish. Let's go get that third one.
That's awesome.
Now, the 4th and final mod will push the crane and its operator to the absolute limit.
This one's gonna be a little tricky. It's got him out of his comfort zone. So he's gonna be kind of doing it the old-fashioned way by the seat of his pants.
If his calculations are off just a little, the crane will tip over onto the house. It's a high-stakes lift with no room for error.
About 6-8 inches off. We got about 3 foot to go. Hold that. Hold that. Boom down a little bit. What you got, John? You good?
That's a set for number 4. Now that we're setting the gable ends and get the roofs up, now it's starting to see the cabin shape.
How's it feel to watch your kid's inheritance go up in the air?
Listen, man, I know it's been a long day, and we've still got a lot going on here, but we really got to get up there and see it.
Let's go ahead and do it right now.
Right.
Hey, welcome home.
Wow.
Well, this is it.
Just imagining how full this room's going to be with all the kids.
Yeah, they're gonna really enjoy it.
The kitchen's turned out awesome.
You know, this is amazing. It's ridiculous to think just this morning there was a blank lot here, and now there's a house.
A lot of memories we're gonna make here.
After 260 miles and 15 days, Jordan finally has her first home.
I absolutely love it. It feels very cozy, very homey, very special. It's wonderful.
A modular home that stands up against any traditional build.
My favorite part of the house is my bedroom, because it really does feel like my little sanctuary.
A 2,200 square foot home at a final cost of $279,000.
My favorite style is the cottage style. I like everything that's antique and vintage.
And in the end, after 5 weeks, Jordan has the home that will carry her into the next phase of her life.
I could see myself living here for the rest of my life. It's really that special. There's going to be a lot of good memories made here.
It was a dream that sat on hold for almost 10 years. But now, in only 6 weeks and at a cost of $660,000, Mike and Tami have more than a cabin in the woods. They have a legacy to pass on to future generations.
This has been a dream, years in the making, and I can't believe we're finally in.
For me, it's an absolute getaway from everything.
It's going to be a place on holidays where they'll bring their husbands, their wives, and hopefully their kids eventually. I'm thrilled with the end result. It's just everything that I've ever dreamed of.